okay when Nintendo does it. Yeah, they're upset over the fact that the only known games we have currently coming out by Nintendo is the new Mario Kart and Zero Blade, of course, which is a port of an old game. But you gotta realize that Nintendo is not gonna announce anything until that Nintendo Direct. So there's a Nintendo Direct coming around April 2nd, 2025. Obviously, I think Nintendo, of course, planned all of this to happen. And Nintendo, of course, the Switch 2 reveal was kind of a teaser. Okay, they were just expected to show the console in like one game for the Switch 2. Okay, but Nintendo is, of course, going to announce more games in the Direct, obviously. We're going to know what are going to be the first Switch 2 games, obviously. And I just find these people are really just upset over this. Like, it's called having patience. Okay, like, of course, Nintendo's not going to announce anything until April 2nd. Third-party developers probably also have an NDA where they can't announce anything. And also, let's not forget about all the third-party games that are coming to the Switch as well. There's tons of third-party indie games that are coming to the Switch as well. Like, you think that Nintendo, like, if you really think what these people are saying, Nintendo is only getting Nintendo games. No indie games, no other games, that's Nintendo. But it's contrary to the popular belief that these people like to push, that there's tons of indie games. Like, the indie games' favorite console outside, like, for all of the big consoles, I think it's the Switch, because of how well the Switch sold. And also, it's Nintendo's very friendly towards indie developers, contrary to popular belief. Okay, they even have a whole indie direct dedicated to them as well here. And Mario Kart 9, I think it's gonna be a very successful game, Mario Kart 9, or this Mario Kart game for the Switch 2. And of course, there's tons of leaked games for the Switch 2, obviously, as well. But in 2 months, we're gonna know what Nintendo is cooking for the Switch 2, obviously. So let Nintendo cook, obviously. They're gonna produce very great games for the Switch 2, obviously, here. And yeah, that's what this video here. And that's fine. And let's talk about Sony. What did Sony release in 2021 for the PS5? Name one game. Okay. Oh, you guys can? Sony fanboys? Yeah, that's probably another Sony fanboy. Because they can't stand that Nintendo is more successful than the PS5, the so-called greatest console of all time. The fact that Sony has to really push the goalpost to make Zelda still number one is really just absurd. The actual sales data for the PS5 is like 65 million copies, not 75 million copies. And the actual sales for the PS2 is still only 155 million copies. It just sort of keeps moving the goalposts for the PlayStation consoles, so it makes Zelda still number one, which is just absolutely absurd. Goodbye.